escape the grip of fear, anxiety, and depression. Hi everyone, my name is Dorsey and you are welcome, very welcome to another episode of my YouTube channel. On this channel, we dive into educative, inspiring, and entertaining topics that are going to impact lives and our lives as well. And so, if you're watching this right now, if you're watching me, if you are listening to me, know that you are at the right place. You are at the right spot. And so, stick around and stay tuned. Okay, so quickly, let me ask this question. Have you ever met anyone that you would love to support, but you definitely know, that they are hesitant in opening up to you? If you have seen anyone or had an encounter with anyone like that, how did you approach the whole situation? If you have not, how do you plan to do it? So this is the question for today. So this question was sparked by a conversation, and it was sparked by a comment that one of the viewers made in the comment section in the previous video. If you have not watched the previous video, I'm referring to the video on depression. Yeah, so the person gave a comment on that video, and it was in the form of a question. I tried my best to respond to all the questions in that comment sections, but for that one, after reading it, I decided to hold on to that because I realized that even when I was doing the whole film, I did not think about it, to be told. I did not think about it. And so her question dawned on me to look at how to effectively support people who are not ready or people who are hesitant in sharing their thoughts and feelings. And that is what we are discussing today from that video. So the person asked in the comment section that, how do you help someone if they don't tell you? How do you help someone if you do not know how they feel? If they act very normal, if they do everything like they are fine, they pretend to be okay, how do you get to help them? And this is a valid question because in this generation, in this current world, trust me, the pretense is just top notch. Everybody is pretending. Most people are pretending. Most people. And so it will be very difficult to know if someone is not okay or if someone needs help. Mind you, there are two kinds of help. I think that there are two kinds of help. So the first one has to do with those who ask for the help. They admit they need help and then they ask for help. And then the second one has to do with those who do not ask for the help. So for those who do ask for the help, it's easy. That is when the video I did can apply to them. But for those who do not open up and do not even want anybody to know, that is scary. And that is what got me thinking to do my research. Yeah. So those people who do not want to open up, how do you help them? Now I have just two major points. Just two. You're not going to talk for long. We are just going to mention these two points to you. And then the rest of the things that you share it with me in the comment section, right? So the first thing that I think that you have to do if you notice that something is wrong somewhere is that you need to be intentional about seeing them. Be intentional about seeing people. Because now everything is just a facade of things, just pretense, camouflage. You just cover things up. And so if you are not intentional in knowing people and seeing people for who they are and seeing through them, trust me, you can never be of help to anybody, even when they are dying. You have to be conscious about it. You have to make an effort to create a space that will make them feel comfortable. You have to make sure you create a space that will make them feel safe to talk to you, because they are trusting you with everything that is going on within and without. This is serious. And so you will have to be intentional about it before. And when you get close to them and then they try opening up to you, you need to listen attentively. And by listening attentively, I mean you have to make room for them to speak to you. You have to make room to listen all the time. That is not when you are going to do all the talking, talk. Trust me, we've all been there before. During those times, you don't even want to listen to anybody. All you want is to talk for someone to listen. And so be that person that people can talk to. And another thing that you need to do is to engage people. I think it's very related. At the time I took these 2 points, and that, to me, I feel that is the basis of trying to look out for ourselves and look out for each other. You have to engage people. The phones, the social media, you find about 10 people in a room and everyone is on the phone. Some people cannot stay for 3 seconds without their phones. How do you expect to help people if you don't even have the time? You don't even look at them. Not even think of being conscious of seeing them. Like, oh, no, that is so wrong. That is not human. As humans as we are, we need to be there for each other. Engage people. And by saying engaging them, it's not just about their verbal communication. There are several ways of communicating with people, either verbally or non-verbally. So sometimes they might not say things with their words, but if you are really paying attention to people or to the person, you realize that how they talk, their mannerisms, their posture, their voice, their smiles. Mind you, these people wish sometimes somewhere in their hearts or somewhere in their spirit, they wish they could talk to someone. But then we live in a world full of judgment. If you are judgmental, take yourself out of the equation, because Charlie, nobody wants to talk to someone who will just be there and be judgmental. You might not say it with your words, but they can feel it if you are. They can sense it if you are. And once you do that, you will stop them from opening up to anybody. And you will be the reason or the cause for someone to keep hiding in the shelf, for someone to keep hiding in the darkness, which is wrong. And by telling you to engage with people, you need to be mindful of your words. If you want to help people, you need to be careful of what you say at all costs. Be very mindful of that. And another way that you can engage them and get people to talk to you is to ask open-ended questions and try your best possible to avoid closed-ended questions. And by closed-ended questions, I mean yes or no, questions that demand yes or no answers. Have you eaten? No. Can we go and sit somewhere? Yes. Those kind of conversations is not the best, because the person will just be giving you yes or no answers, and you won't be able to get answers that will help you to probe more. Imagine everybody, or each and every one of us watching this video, is going to use these 2 things I've mentioned: just in their inner circle, not too far, just in your inner circle. Be intentional about it. Engaging with people, like real engagement. What do you think we can do? Things would get better. We'll be able to take over the world. We'll be able to own ourselves. We'll be able to do better for ourselves. Look, the world is too hectic. We can't afford to lose these petty things that makes us human. We need to have communication. We need to interact with people so that we can help each other, so that we can be there for each other. So I'm pleading. This is a serious topic, and if you leave me, I can go on and talk. But the choice is yours. I've shared what I think we should do. But I believe that if we are all deciding to do this, but just in our inner circle, things will get better. If you find yourself in this situation, keep in mind that your mind is the most powerful tool that you can ever have. When you read Pastor Chris' book, a book written by Pastor Chris, The Power of the Mind, yes, The Power of the Mind, you will get to know that your mind carries so much power. You can tune your mind, you can train your mind to become one that will not allow these things to bother you too much. I know sometimes it's matters of the heart. Sometimes it's the situations that happen. And in this world, nobody prepares us for situations. Change just happens. But then when it happens, what you do is what makes you stronger. And that is what sets you apart from the rest. And so this is to urge each and every one of you who is going through depression, pain, all those sad stuff that do not bring joy to you, that do not make you happy. How long will you continue with this? How long? It is not easy, but what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing to solve it? Don't accept it as it is, because that is not who you are. You are a better person. You can be better off than you don't need all these things. These are just distractions to you. So the whole point I'm trying to communicate to you is that do not go a day clutched of fear, anxiety, or depression. You are worth more than that. And like I told you already, your mind is a powerful tool. What you set your mind to do is what you will do. So whatever happens, stay calm, be positive, and make sure that you will love yourself. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's just one of those things. And to everyone out there, what I am trying to tell you is that we need to help each other. And in trying to look out for those people who need to be helped, you have to be intentional in seeing them. You have to engage people. You have to make room for them. You don't have to be judgmental. We need each other. And so I hope I've been able to help us understand the question the person asked. And thank you so much. Your comments means a lot. And so I'll be expecting you to be sharing your comments down in the comment section. If you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up and comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, my name is Dorsey, and this has been another wonderful episode of Voiced with Dorsey. Thank you very much, and until then, I'll see you in the next episode. Don't miss out, okay? Okay? Bye-bye.